What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Jaded. So I'm making this video as a response to my last video that I made about 1.0.4, I guess Mike Morhaim's post. Really just because it left a bad taste in my mouth and I wanted to go over some things with you guys. First thing being a question. So, have you guys ever played a game so much to the point where your relationship with that game becomes toxic? You know, where no matter what you do in the game, no matter how you play it, what happens, everything is, you're just like in a general bad mood and yeah, nothing really pleases you. So if you were watching the last video and you were like looking around like, what is this guy even talking about? He's kind of crazy. Yeah, I realize people probably come to my channel, they come to it because they want to be entertained. Probably not first and foremost, but they want informative information that makes sense and is level-headed and maybe insightful in some way. They want to learn stuff about the game, you know, various reasons, but for the most part because, or I should say not because of, you know, childish reasons. And the last video I made was kind of, you know, I was tempted to take it down because it's going to give people the wrong impression. But I'm not going to take it down because, you know, you have to learn from your mistakes. We're all human. I'm a human. I play games just like anyone else. And so it's going to stay up there because it's going to remind me to take my content seriously and to try to be as professional as possible, but to also to have fun with the games you're playing. And, well, what this has made me realize is like the way I've been playing Diablo 3 has not been a very healthy way. So, as most of you know, if you follow my channel, I've been selling stuff on the Real Money Auction House to fund a new computer. And, you know, I want the new computer so I can make better content, but at the same time, the content I'm putting out now with Diablo is just not as good because of it. So, what I'm gonna do going forward is stop selling everything on the Real Money Auction House, all my extra funds. I'm gonna put together much better gear for my barb. It really comes down to playing the game the wrong way. You know, I had wanted to play a weapon throw barb because I made the guide. People really seemed to like the guide. And so I wanted to make that work. But the truth to the matter is, weapon throw isn't so much an Act 3 build, specifically because, and I always knew this, you know, I even said it in the video, the shout that you use has to be charged. It's not the shout or the rune that increases all your resistances, which you really need for Act 3. Now, I'm sure if you have insanely good gear, you could probably make the weapon throw spec work, but at that point, you know, Whirlwind spec is just 10 times better if you have that gear already. So, you know, I always knew that, and like, I kept fighting it for some reason. I was really stubborn with the way I was playing the game. You know, I just wanted to farm loot, sell it on the Real Money Auction House, and repeat that, but the problem is, my barb wasn't in a place where it was efficiently farming. And so, you know, going forward, like I said, I'm going to be building up my barb, you know, getting back to obviously having more all resistant and that sort of thing. And then working up from there to get more offensive stats. But I think it's a good lesson too for people, like if you're really stubborn about the way you play in a game, it's just not healthy to think that way about games. But with D3, you kind of have to play the game, currently in Diablo, you kind of have to play the way the game wants you to play. And I've been struggling with that, because that's not how I like playing games. I like having freedom in like how you want to play it. And it's kind of, I don't want to say sad, but the way the game has progressed currently, it's forced people into thinking that Diablo's not about that. Someone left a comment that said, "You're playing Barbarian wrong," and, you know, a bunch of other angry stuff. But it's kind of sad that the game forces people into that mentality. Like, you're playing the Barbarian wrong. He's not supposed to be a weapon throw barb. He's not a ranged class. And anyone who's played Diablo 2, that like really hits home. Like, that's not how you play a Diablo game. But, you know, unfortunately, that's how the game is currently. You know, you're just pigeonholed into the way you build. Anyways, getting on to some more uplifting, positive information. You know, in the past month or so, I've been really working towards getting my channel partnered. With partnership, I'm going to be able to get things like thumbnails on my videos so I can, organize them better, get my channel looking better, and various other things that are just going to help me create better content for you guys. So I do have partnership coming. It's in the works. That's going to be a really big sigh of relief once I get that all finished. It's going to take a little while, maybe a couple weeks, something like that. It's really exciting for me, and I just want to thank you guys, the people who continually support me and leave comments and like videos and just continually support me, because that's really what drives me into making videos on a regular basis. So hopefully I can make more in the future. I want to make a video every day if that's possible, at least 5 times a week, and just continuing to improve myself. So thanks again, and I'm sorry, I apologize for that last video. Hopefully it won't happen again. But go out and have a great day, guys. I will see you in the next video.